Our top story, it is developing news this morning while you were sleeping. Lawmakers at the state capitol debating the Sanctuary Cities bill. After 16 hours of debate, the Texas House voted to approve their own version of Senate Bill 4. Kate is standing by live at the Capitol with the latest. Good morning.
Good morning, Sally. Yeah, that final vote right down party lines, 93-54. Now, the House version of Senate Bill 4 will still punish local law enforcement agencies who fail to comply with immigration agents' requests to hold illegal immigrants who might be subject to being deported. But overnight, some big changes were made from the Senate version. Lawmakers were supposed to consider over 150 amendments, but a Republican lawmaker made a motion to group 100 of the amendments together and record them as failed. He said he made that motion to avoid lawmakers from being forced to pull their amendments. Now, one that did pass would allow all peace officers in the state to ask the immigration status of anyone who has been detained, including traffic stops. The Senate version of the bill allowed police and sheriff's departments to discourage their officers from investigating immigration issues during traffic stops and just limit it to people under arrest. Another amendment keeps a provision that forces college campus administrators to comply with the bill. Some Democrats argued that could get college students deported for minor offenses like having alcohol. Opponents of the bill have long said they believe this bill will make communities less safe because many undocumented immigrants will be unwilling to contact police to report crimes for fear of being deported.
I think that if you're following the law, you have nothing to worry about. And what we're doing is just ensuring that our local law enforcement agencies are going to be cooperating with the federal government when it comes to illegal immigration.
It is clear that Texas complies with ICE detainers more than any other state, almost 100% of ICE detainers. And I frankly trust the boots on the ground with my local police force and not politicians in Austin to make decisions about how to keep me safe.
And since changes were made to the Senate's version of the bill by the House overnight, this now is going to go off to a conference committee with lawmakers from both sides of the aisle to negotiate the changes between the two bills. Sally?
Kate, thank you. The reason behind all the attention on Senate Bill 4 is after the governor declared this topic as an emergency item. The announcement was back in January. It passed its version. Now, bills under this declaration allows lawmakers to put their focus on these specific items before passing any other bill.